You don't need a whole gym to do the most effective exercise when it comes to taking care of conditioning of your upper body. All you need is one of these little devices, which you can buy pretty much at in North America in any kind of sports stores, even in Europe. And you need to find the door frame. Now, most door frames, you can just simply hook this equipment up, or you can make a little bit of a adjustment to your doorway if you're using a basement, for example, like here, and you just simply hook it up, and you immediately have your chin-up device. Now, whenever you do chin-ups, it's essentially predominantly using your pulling pattern. But simultaneously, the muscles, like for example, using your biceps as you're pulling towards yourself, at the same time your triceps is stabilizing, also contracting, stabilizing your elbow and your shoulder. So what you want to do is gradually work yourself up to be able to complete one full repetition yourself alone without any kind of aid. There are several different ways to grip a chin-up bar. You can really alter them, and down the road you can also do many different variety of weight shifting chin-ups. But the basic is when you keep your hands parallel, so the palms facing to each other, and you're doing the pulling pattern that way. This is actually the way how your shoulder joint is able to pull yourself up the most effective way. So you're gripping. It's always a good idea until you get really good at it that you just simply start from the top position and gradually lower yourself down and coming right back up. So don't start right at the bottom when you're completely extended. Okay? So you start from the top position, you're going down and all the way up. Always use full extension like this. You don't need to hang at the bottom like I do. The only reason I do is so I show you the exercise properly. So make sure your shoulders go all the way down. Take a look, all the way down like this, and then you go all the way up. Okay, now obviously the door frame is pretty low, so bend your knees when you're doing it in a door frame. Pay attention, you do not cross your legs. With any kind of exercise, doesn't matter if it's a chin-up or any other exercises, whenever you cross a limb, you're strengthening your pattern in a way that it's not just recording your nervous system, how you're pulling, but also how your limbs are positioned in the pulling position. So if you strengthen yourself with your legs crossed, then you are only going to be able to effectively use the strength you gain in a conditioning environment when you're crossing your legs. Now that's not very functional, because most of the time when you pull something towards yourself, you're pulling yourself up towards something, your legs are not crossed. So make sure you do not cross your legs. So this is the parallel grip chin-up position. You can also point your palms facing forward. Now when you do this, it is a little bit more complicated on your rotator cuff musculature in your shoulder, harder to stabilize your upper arm bone so it's not going to fall out of your shoulder socket. And so essentially it helps you to develop a more stable shoulder. It's a bit more complicated, so I like to recommend to people first start with parallel grip and then eventually move on to this palm facing forward grip. People distinguish these chin-ups and pull-ups. I just call them chin-ups. Either way, just position your palms differently. So this was the chin-up. Can you please shut it up?